Good evening, YouTube. Welcome back to Play the Hits. This is Resident Evil 2, and Nick, we've undergone yet another costume change.
Oh, sorry, you cut out at the most vital part there. What'd you say?
I said we have undergone yet another costume change. Leon is now in his...
Oh, that's right. He's not 8-bit any. Well, he's
not
a few more
32-bit Leon anymore. So now what we've got here is
32-bit lit.
Yeah, right. He's wearing the same costume he was wearing in the PS1 version, but with much shinier graphics.
Now, did they release those optional skins for free?
The optional what? I'm sorry.
Oh, the optional skins you can play as?
Yes, but I just don't want to pay money for them. You know how that goes.
All right, so I think last we left off, Mr. X was at the stairs, wasn't he?
Yeah, but we're done with him for right now. We'll come back into the police station shortly, but we're going downstairs and we're going to do the first boss fight with William. I just want to make sure before going in there. I think I'm in decent shape ammo-wise. Let's see, I've got the M19, the Matilda. I don't really think I need the Lightning Hawk, the Magnum, for this battle. I would be very surprised if it came to that.
Yeah, save that. You'll need it eventually.
Yeah, I am going to bring some gunpowders, just in case things go south. It's not like I can't put them in boxes after I'm done with William. But I also am not comfortable, fully committing to using them right away. Oh, crap. Actually, I just realized something, Nick. This is the B scenario, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I can do something a little special here. Let's go ahead and take that. We're going to do a quick detour to start this episode. So, Nick, did you hear those, really weird reports of, Steam being haunted?
No, I have not.
Okay, so apparently some Steam users are reporting that, they'll turn on their desktop and Steam will, load on startup like it does and run in the background, but then the music player will play sounds from freaking Amnesia Dark Descent.
Oh, Jiminy Cricket, that's creepy.
Yep, like the woman weeping and crying and the dude getting stabbed, and yeah. It's every bit as fantastic as it sounds.
Where did you read about this?
Google it. Just do Steam Haunted, and that should be one of the top results.
Of all the things that could come out.
Well, some users are reporting it does it for other games, but the nearest I can figure is it may be an alphabetical thing, and because Amnesia starts with an A, it's near the top of everyone's list, so it just does it from that for most people.
First things I get: haunted on Steam, haunted showers on Steam, haunted house,
Steam haunted sounds, maybe.
Steam is haunted. Keep playing random creepy sounds.
There it is. Yep, that's the one.
Just say, if we're just playing cues from random games, considering how much porn is on Steam now, that could get more awkward than creepy real quick.
That's very true.
I've always appreciated Steam's libertarian philosophy to games, but good lord.
That was hilarious. Oni-chan!
Now, if I remember correctly, in just the last 2 years, Steam has added... I'm gonna screw up my statistics here. In 2 years, Steam added more games than it had all the other years it's been in operation combined.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well, I appreciate their libertarian attitude, but every time I open up my desktop, there's just so many cheap Chinese knockoff porn games.
And dating simulators, yeah.
How many times do I need a reiteration of Candy Crush with stripping mechanics? Come on.
Can you send me the name of that one, just, for scientific curiosity?
Which one? Good lord.
just throw some money at the wall and you'll probably hit one of those games. Oh, hello.
Oh, hi.
There he is. This is exactly the same fight, though, as it was in Claire's scenario.
I was going to say, is this a no-stakes William fight? Because Leon doesn't know her.
Yeah, that's pretty much right. This just random monster of a man jumps out at him. Oh, boy.
So, I've been on a mission. As long as we're doing a repeat boss battle, I've been on a mission the last few days to use up all the leftovers in my fridge.
Oh, nice.
So I had some chorizo that someone gave me in December that I finally decided to use.
Oh boy.
Made some really nice Spanish rice. I was very happy with how it turned out, yeah. No, it's not going to be anything funny like, oh, the chorizo would have been rotten for a month. No, just everything's really nice.
Nice.
Turned out well.
Nice little collection of random meats.
Now I've got 4 pounds of mystery pig meat. It's either 4 pounds of pork roast, pork butt, or just a 4-pound ham.
Nice. Nick, this is a weird... Oh, shit. Well, you're getting a grenade.
What has he got? A lead pipe?
Yep, that's exactly what he's got.
It looked like a lead pipe with spikes.
So, Nick, this is a weird question, but I don't think I've ever asked you this before. Do you actually collect anything besides, like, video games? Video games?
I don't even really collect games anymore. I mean, $60 gets you that small, tiny little cheap plastic case that doesn't even come with an instruction booklet.
Yeah, you know, it's a shame that it's really not what it used to be hobby-wise, but that being said, I still do prefer my physical editions instead of digital.
Right. Well, I don't know if I've ever mentioned this story on Play the Hits before, but you know I do collect the original Nintendo Power magazine, right?
Yeah. Oh, crap.
Oh,
okay.
Wow. This is going south. Hey, there's a herb.
Yeah, I'm fine. We're gonna be fine. Okay, so maybe he is a little harder than Claire's scenario, but
and you
still...
got 2 bullets. But yeah, anyways, I do collect the old Nintendo Power magazines. That is to say, I used to collect them till I had the whole, you know, set of issues.
Did he just say Allah?
I heard that too.
Okay, so I'm not crazy. Maybe a little insensitive.
Remember when there was that Sears Baby Play Nice that
you
people
gotta hit him, Chris.
Islam is the night. What is it? Islam is the light, I think, or some such.
Oh, come on. That's 2 shotgun blasts point blank.
So what's with asking me if I collect things?
Oh, I was just curious.
Oh, do you collect things?
Yeah, actually, there's been a couple things. Obviously, my video game collection, but I've also started recently in the last year or so collecting watches.
Really?
Yeah, it's been kind of a fun hobby, and it kind of ups my, you know, street cred as far as looking like a professional.
I've never heard of watch collecting, but that's cool.
Yeah, it's actually really enjoyable. You know, it can easily get ridiculously expensive, but the place I'm at, I can find a nice like $200 to $300 watch that really looks very nice, and that's really what I care about at this point. Is just does it complement my look at the office well? And
meanwhile, back in Syria.
Yeah, right. Does it make me look like an adult? And that's. Man, he is fast in this run.
What's your favorite watch?
That I own or in general? Like, favorite brand?
That you own.
That I own, I have a really nice, like a very casual Timex watch. It has a green dial, and it really just kind of, it goes with so many different things, and it just kind of looks really chic. I enjoy it. But my favorite more dress-up watch is a Belova that Sarah got me for Christmas.
Oh. I thought you were going to say something like, oh, it's this watch that Connor made me out of string and macaroni elbow knit.
No, he hasn't quite picked up on it enough yet to try to make me a watch. But if I'm kind of saving up towards some micro-brand models, because you can get, like, really high-quality craftsmanship at, you know, like, prices that are pennies on the dollar to, like, Rolex or something like that. Shit, dude.
You know, I got a Rolex watch while I was in Cambodia.
A Stolex?
Yeah, pretty much. Oh,
now I
his
need that
shoulder is
herb.
broken.
Now I need that herb.
No, it, after about 2 days, it literally fell apart. I was riding in a tuk-tuk downtown, and I was holding out my wrist, and, like, It was like it had hit water because the whole watch and links just dissolved.
Right. How lovely.
All I did was just kind of sweep it out of the car and
crap.
thought,
I
well,
think I'm
that
dead.
was $12 well spent.
I may not be dead, but I'm not feeling good. I need that knife back when we're done. Come on, dude. Freaking...
You know, I gotta say these William boss battles don't do it for me. They
Dude.
just kind of drag on too long.
Yeah, he is a ammo destroyer, that's for sure. Crap.
I don't know if you can get out of. Oh,
I'm gonna be fine, but this went a little longer than it needed to.
Yeah, you're really burning through your gear.
Yeah. William's just a dick. That should do it.
Wow.
Well, at least I got my knife back. But you know what? I came down here with the goal of using no magnum ammo, and that's what I did. So.
And you achieved it.
Yeah, we'll be just fine.
I don't care how many eyeballs he has. William is just not interesting.
Well, I mean, that's the point. He's kind of this mysterious figure in Resident Evil 2 until the very end. He's just like this monster that kind of goes on the haunt.
Because we needed another one in addition to Mr. X, right?
Well, that's kind of what I appreciate about William and Mr. X, is they're kind of a dichotomy. Mr. X has, like, this mission to kill you. William is just, like, this untamed beast.
I was reading a letter, or an interview that had been done with one of the lead developers of the game from Japan, and he was talking about some of the mechanics of how Mr. X worked. Mm-hmm. And then they finally asked him what he thought of the DMX mod, which, of course, he had to kind of explain who DMX was, and he got a chuckle out of it. And, like, in that very polite Japanese way they do, they said something along the lines of, I was very happy to see this, and our team was very glad to hear that something we were able to create was able to provide such joy to so many
That's
players.
Awesome. We are just honored that you like to play our game.
I just love how, like, they've always seemed to have this charm, like, when they're describing things like that, the Japanese do.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, you get this, like, phoned in, you know, well, we here at Square Enix put everything we can into our games to ensure players have the max blah blah.
Yeah, right.
It just, I don't know, it has a certain kind of sincerity to it.
It does, you know?
Maybe it's because, like, every time, like, in Japan, when, like, there's, like, poison in baby formula or something, like, some CEO has the good sense to at least commit seppuku and stab himself.
Right, well, and, like, the corporate end of the business and the development end of the business are so divorced that you still get the feeling that the people who make the game actually care about their work. Versus, you know, like the corporate overlords who are just there to make a buck. And in America, that's not really the case. Like, every CEO feels like he has to micromanage.
I've always loved Carl Sagan. Gosh darn, I love Carl Sagan, but I was thinking of George Carlin's quote. What was it about American CEOs? Trickle-down economics. What's this idea that if we give the rich enough money, eventually they'll be like sponges and absorb too much money and the rest can trickle down to us?
Yeah, right.
No, the rich are like a piñata. You have to beat the money out of them.
Yep. Thank you, George Carlin.
Man, that guy was seriously ahead of his time.
Yeah, man. We could use him today. But the problem, if George Carlin existed today, people would probably just insist that he runs for president.
Oh, well, no, he would, like, say something in his, you know, non-caring way, and then the outrage parade would run him over.
Well, exactly. That's right.
Well, we kind of have a George Carlin today. I mean, his name is John Stewart.
Yeah, but he's really kind of taken a step back as far... Because I think he saw that coming, too. Like, there were so many people getting serious about the idea of him and Colbert running together. And, you know, his thought was, we're freaking comedians. What are you even talking about? Like, that's what makes the whole notion of Donald Trump's presidency so ridiculous, is that at the end of the day, he's just a stage performer. He's a cartoon character of a businessman. And somehow we thought that would be a trustworthy individual to put in charge of the highest office of the land. It's crazy. And people are looking for, like, the liberal equivalent to Donald Trump. I hope we never find the liberal equivalent to Donald Trump. And I certainly hope we never vote them in if we do.
I don't even know what to think about the next election cycle.
I think Sanders is going to ruin it again. I mean, I actually like Bernie Sanders ideally, but
That's the weird thing is I was talking to a friend about this. We were excited about Bernie Sanders last year, or last time he ran, but this year it's just kind of like I'm ready for him to move out of the way. Like
yeah,
every idea that
I
he ran
agree.
on, everyone else started to run on before him.
Yeah, and once again, though, I think his. And don't get me wrong, like, I am well aware of the distinction between, like, the socialism that he talks about and actual socialism. But I think just associating himself with that label, the Republicans are just going to crucify him.
Oh yeah, it's been a gift to them.
Yeah, exactly. The fact that he openly identifies as it, and, you know, kind of like what Sarah Palin and Donald Trump like to do with those kind of labels, there's no way that he could feasibly score an election with that footage of him saying things like that.
But do you think even Joe Biden could win an election at this point? Because I feel
No.
like Joe Biden's one of those kind of guys. The idea of him is better than the reality.
Yeah, well, I disagree. I think the reality is better than the idea because what Biden does is he's a very solid politician. He's actually very similar to McCain in his kind of moderate practice and his level of intelligence. The problem is he gaffes like nobody's business. I mean, and Trump, the only thing that Trump is even remotely competent at is just like jumping on and nitpicking like every little thing that someone can say wrong.
Well, I mean, he's just a bully and a bitch boy at the same time.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. I mean, he can dish it out, but he can't take it.
I mean,
The problem
just as soon as someone bigger than him is in the same room as him and disputes something, I mean, he buckles quicker than.
Oh yeah, he can't possibly back up anything he says, but that's not the point. The point with Trump is that he likes to attach labels to people and they stick. And so Biden gives him a lot of fodder for that, I think. Like going on TV like and saying that like FDR announced World War II over the television or something like that and just completely
And
false.
people just accept it. Yeah.
Well, most people do, but once you fact check it, it's wrong, and Trump likes to get on board. Oh, look, Lion Joe at it again, and just bullshit.
Sorry, I can't do that.
So
Now,
this
this
guy's
is,
fun. Do you remember him from the original PlayStation game?
I do. He had that amazing line: "Get that scum, make them pay."
Right before the alien burst out of his chest?
Uh huh.
Yeah, that plays out a little bit different in this version, but you're going to like it.
Come on, don't be an asshole. Okay, you need this. Just get me the fuck out of here.
There we go.
Oh yeah.
X go and give it to you. Go and give it to you. X go and give it to you. Oh,
This is the darkest Kool-Aid commercial I've ever seen.
oh yeah. Why did I make him, what's his name?
Hulk Hogan.
No, not Hulk Hogan.
Brother. Hulkamania.
That's close, but crap, what was the actual wrestler?
Randy Savage.
Randy Savage, thank you. There we go.
Yeah, gonna get me a Slim Jim. Oh yeah.
Gonna crush this guy's head through this brick wall. Oh yeah.
Ben, would you?
Bonesaw is ready.
Bonesaw's ready. That's right. Oh god.
Oh my god. Oh wow, boy, I did not see us breaking
Dude,
that one.
I saw that movie recently on TBS or something. Were you like I never caught this originally, but did you know that Spider-Man in that moment makes like a really like homophobic joke?
Yeah, did your boyfriend make that costume
Yeah,
for you?
What's up, gay boy? It's like what? Spider-Man, come on, dude.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Yeah, some things just don't age as well as others in the Marvel universe.
If I remember correctly, Macho Man or Randy Savage did.
No, you're right, Macho Man Randy Savage. You're correct.
Macho Man. Well, it's like Jean-Luc Picard. I get the real person and the character mixed up at times, but
in Randy Savage's case, I don't think there was any separating the two.
Well, I mean, like even Hulk Hogan was actually Terry Bolla or whatever, but who knows? Anyways, I guess Randy Savage actually did like a rap video at one point, and in it he was like throwing shade at Hulk Hogan, talking about how he was in Spider-Man 2 and stuff like that.
That's funny. Did you see the celebrity roast of Hulk Hogan?
I did not.
It was really well done until the point where someone joked about his daughter, and then it just got real awkward real fast.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that'll do it. Okay,
Yeah,
we've
boy,
got
can
some
you believe
goodies here.
Hulk Hogan actually almost single-handedly shut down Gawker on his own?
I didn't hear the whole story there. What was that?
Well, I mean, like Peter Thiel was he's like a billionaire out of Silicon Valley, and Gawker had been running some stories about him, I guess, being gay that he didn't like. And I mean, I guess it turned out that he was gay, but
Wait,
he wanted the world
Hulk
to know on
Hogan?
his terms. No. Peter Thiel.
Like, I don't know any of this story. Oh my
So
god.
anyways, Peter Thiel was upset at Gawker for running stories about him,
Yeah.
and then Hulk Hogan was upset at Gawker because they ran that story about him in the sex tape with his friend's wife.
Okay.
So
that part I knew.
Peter Thiel backed Hulk Hogan's lawsuit against Gawker, and together they sued them successfully for $100 million and essentially put them out of business.
Oh wow, that's impressive.
Yeah. Now, of course, Hulk Hogan had to repay all of that, but
Right.
yeah.
So I like this area substantially more in Leon's scenario than I do Claire's, because we don't get any lickers. We just get doggos.
What?
And you'll forgive me for this, Nick, but I'm not gonna take any chances here.
Why'd you put your hands over my eyes?
What's he doing? I hear doggos.
I hear screaming. Oh God.
I know what that means in dog language. Okay, if I can score a headshot, it's only one bullet. But...
I don't know if I told you this, but did you know about Duncan's medical condition?
You're gonna have to be more specific.
He's got one testicle.
Oh yes, that's right. Oh hey, Nick.
Yeah.
One
we
second.
talked about this. It was my crusade. Go
One
ahead.
sec, I got a kid situation. And we're back. Nick, I blacked out there for a second. Did we just kill a whole kennel full of dogs?
We did. We sent them to the dog farm.
We
Yeah,
got
that's
that
right.
scum. We made them pay.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah! Dude, I wish they had kept that line, and then just as he says it, Mr. X breaks in and just beats him
Right.
to death. Oh, man. So apparently, another fun Mr. X story. Not only did they heavily censor a lot of parts in this game, including that head exploding scene that you just saw.
Well, who's they?
The Japanese game censorship.
Really?
I don't know. The ESRB in Japan, or whatever they're called.
Well, I was gonna say because obviously this game is, but
Yeah, so it's quite bloody, but I guess also apparently they had to tone down, even in like this release, some of the Mr. X kills,
huh?
like just slowly and methodically beating your character to death if he catches you and stuff like
That's
that.
odd because like Japan is kind of liberal about that stuff. Right? I don't know.
No,
Japan
they're
is
more
such a-
liberal about sexuality. America is
well,
the violence.
not even quite that. Japan's just really bipolar about stuff.
Yeah, but I think that's where most of their censorship goes, is into
Well,
violence.
wait, yeah, you're right because I mean, if I understand correctly, go to a convenience store. I mean, they sell porn right there.
Yeah, and meanwhile, that's where America places all of its censorship, which I think is kind of bass-ackwards, but...
Well, I wouldn't necessarily say that both of them are. I mean,
Yeah.
all things in moderation, but yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I can understand wanting not to show, like, a child being tortured to death by Mr. X versus, you know... Oh, he just gets up without... Okay. Oh, nope, shit.
You
got a
thought you were
problem.
getting a freebie?
Well, I don't know why I didn't pick up that key. That's actually... Okay, twice. There we go. That was really frustrating.
Okay, I remember that guy getting up.
Okay, so what we need to do is go through here and just take a minute. Because if we let those zombies get out of that room, they're problematic. But I think I've put enough distance between me and them where they should have given up. Huh. That was different from the A scenario, too. Usually you have to take the key before he springs on you. But in this one, he just goes right for it. I don't remember that in Claire's B scenario, though. But whatever.
You know, subtle differences.
Yeah, all things being equal, not that terrible, but I wish I hadn't gotten bit. Let's see here. We're gonna have some doggos in this room. Fortunately, we're climbing right back up to our health item surplus. Make sure we clean out this room here. And unlike Claire's scenario, like this one's really super easy to get. That's the first of the two, and the other one's still in the clock tower.
Oh, okay. I see.
Well, I actually find this part of Leon's scenario to be quite a bit easier than Claire's. This middle part. But the sewers are definitely worse for Leon, I believe. If I'm remembering right.
Now, is there not a part in the game where there's a giant alligator and you got to blow a gas tank with its mouth or something?
Oh, yeah.
Or am I just imagining that?
Well,
okay,
no,
so
you're remembering that from the PS1 game, but that's still present and accounted for in this edition as well.
Okay, alright, gotcha.
Okay, so Doggo's coming to kill. But if we're careful, and if we zig when we should zag, we can dodge him pretty well.
Be sure to juke when you jive.
Oh, juking and jiving time. Hello. Hello! Do you have a treat? I want to play. Oh, he got me. That one got me.
So, I guess here's a weird bit of, like, I don't know. So, have you been watching the latest season of Walking Dead?
No, I've not. What's going on that I should be aware of?
Well, they finally hit the Whisper story arc.
Whisper.
The Whisperers?
Whisper. No, not familiar, but go on.
No, I was going to say, I was just surprised after 8.5 really kind of mediocre seasons, it's gotten good again.
Oh, really?
Just a shame everybody's dead.
Right,
and I don't care about
kind of
the
Simpsons conundrum, right?
Right? Where it's...
Oh, god damn it.
Oh, there we go.
No. Freaking zombies. Okay. So that's another bite that I really didn't need to take.
I guess it was just all the zombies that made me think of that.
But at this point, you know, we've got enough ammo that, or sorry, enough health items that I can prioritize that over my ammo. Or I said that completely reverse. I want to prioritize preserving ammo and not health items. There we go.
Oh, there you go. Well, one has a directly inverse relationship with the other, so...
We've got some bad boys down here, Nick. You may want to close your dog's eyes again.
Bad boys. This is what happens when you pee on the floor.
What you gonna do?
Have you ever actually read the... Have you actually read the lyrics to the rest of that?
No, strangely enough, I remember the song, but I don't know any of what it's actually saying.
I've even tried to read a written version of it, and I still... It's
still Greek to you, huh?
Odd. Yeah. I tried. That's what it comes down to. I tried. It's still completely indecipherable. I think when I turned on closed caption on the TV, it literally said inaudible.
Inaudible? Oh, hello. Oh, come on.
Oh, I don't like our chance.
There's just so many of them all, like, I should have killed them before going down there. Where's that last bad boy?
These are much more of a threat than the zombies.
Yeah, they're more of a threat than the zombies, but definitely not as bad as the lickers. And that was embarrassingly bad, what I just did. Like, that was poor performance.
Huh. Did you know Game of Thrones comes back next month?
Oh, really?
Yeah. Man, there was a time where I was really invested in that.
But you're pretty well over it, I assume.
I mean, honestly, after almost 8 years of a gap between the next book and the last book that was written, I guess it's one of those things like, if the writer doesn't care anymore, why should I?
Yeah, right. Why should I give them the time of day?
Oh, no, what it was is that I read Witcher, and I was like, okay, all right, this is the definitive word on the fantasy genre. Okay, we don't need to do anything else here.
I've really got to freaking get back into The Witcher, finally. Let's see here. I'm going to go down this damn ladder once again.
I really felt like the Witcher books kind of picked up once you got into and past book 3.
I gotcha.
Book 1 really just didn't do anything for the series, to be honest.
It was slow going, that's for sure.
It was slow going, and they started to retcon out a lot of the stuff that I guess Sapkowski just didn't like.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like with the whole thing, like Siri being possessed or something. Eventually, they're like, yeah, I don't know where I was going with that,
Well, at
so
least
it's not
he's
a thing.
honest. At least he's honest. Actually, I'm gonna
Now,
bring that
actually,
red herb.
speaking of Sapowski, I think did you read that? I guess CD Projekt Red is going to settle with him and give him more money now.
Yeah, what the hell's that all about? I'm sorry, he's a fine author, but he doesn't deserve that.
Well,
He made his deal. I mean,
he's a good case in point about I can like the work and not like the writer
yeah,
or the artist, if you will.
that's for damn sure. But at the same time, like, I mean, he went into that contract on his own terms, saying that he wanted a lump sum ahead of the release of the game because he didn't think it would be successful. And now that it's successful, he feels that he's just entitled to more money. That's,
Yeah.
I mean, I can't do that. No,
I'm sorry.
You can't do that.
I'm sorry, sir. The house only allows 3 do-overs at this casino.
Yeah, seriously, that's basically what he's asking for is a
There-
do-over on a multi-million-dollar deal.
There was a technicality.
We've got some Mr. X coming up, so I'm just going to go ahead and save again. Sorry, go ahead.
In Poland, there's a law where, like, if you sign a deal of some sort and it's vastly disproportionate and unfair as far as the revenue share
yeah,
goes.
okay.
Yeah. I mean,
Even so, like, I mean, the man said what he said and he meant it.
Yeah.
So, like, why?
And I mean that's so vague in general, but I guess Project Red essentially just wanted to shut him up.
Fuck.
Ooh, this is a mess.
This is a big
This
mess.
is a total mess.
Yeah, crap. I think I know the best way to deal with it, though.
Oh, you're gonna pull out the Magnum, aren't you?
No. You kidding me? That is getting saved. I am going to pull out a grenade.
You know what? Seems perfect for this situation.
And now we just line them up here. Oh, what? That was bullcrap.
Oh, a little disappointed.
Oh, yeah, I only got the one. Ugh, that is frustrating. That is frustrating as all get out.
Well, the important thing is they're all dead.
Yeah. And at this point, I am still preserving my gunpowder, which will end up carrying us through the end game. That's kind of our most valuable resource at this point. Let's...
Teeny little side notes. I think I'm just a stone's throw away from finishing Dragon Quest.
Oh, really? Did
Yeah,
you get down into
there.
Durston's Labyrinth?
Yeah, I've beaten
Okay.
3 of the 5 trials at this point, and I finished the Wheel of Harma tonight.
Nice. Oh, yeah, you're there then. Did you get all of the characters, like, secret armor and everything?
I think you have to do all 5 of those trials to get the final book, don't you?
Oh, so there's not actually 5 separate trials. There's really only 3, but you can
Well,
redo.
3, and then you got to
Yeah.
rerun one of them a couple times. I think you got to beat the last super boss or whatever before he gives you the... What is it? Like some sort of recipe book with the last outfits?
Yeah, it's been about 2 months since I've done it.
Something like that. But yeah, I'm getting there, but I'm like, if I can finish this and just beat Calasmus, I don't know. I'm already 150 hours into the game. I don't know if I can find it.
Yeah, it kind of depends. Well, the way I felt about it is, I've already invested this much time. Why not just go like full completionist run at this junction? I'm trying to think of all the places I can use this key here. I think I went the wrong way. I did want to be down here.
Now my thing is, I don't know what to play once I finish Dragon Quest. That's the conundrum.
Oh, there's always Resident Evil 2.
I was thinking about it, honestly.
Dude, you should do a completionist run through of this. This game is such a riot and a joy to play.
I did get a $50 tip today from a client, so...
Oh, nice, dude. Very nice.
Oh, and you know what? I have a $20 Steam credit. I mean, I guess why
And now
don't I
everyone's
just buy
favorite part of this
this?
game.
Oh, this thing. Is this
Okay.
even an actual thing?
So top left is always number 1. So 1. Okay, never mind. 1, 2, 3. Oh, perfect. 1, 2, 3. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4. So counterclockwise starting here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, There we go.
Why not just have you play Snake instead? That seems like it'd be more fun.
I'd probably not do as well, though. And we're done with that key. Sweet. Okay, so this is going to be kind of similar to episode 1, where we're just running around a little bit, getting our ducks in the row before Mr. X goes on his rampage.
Yeah, I was gonna say we haven't run into that boy for a...
Did I leave anything in here? No, I cleaned it out. Cool. No, we haven't, but we're gonna. Okay, I cleaned out this area. I'm trying to think, how do I...
Use your words, man.
Top floor is clear. Okay, I know what I want to do. Good. Oh, crap. Crap.
Oh, I hear that.
We have no shotgun ammo. You know what? I'm taking the long way around, just because I don't want to sacrifice what I have to sacrifice to...
Valid
that
strategy.
Yep. Later, Liquor. We're just going to pretend that whole situation didn't happen.
You know,
This actually may be a little quicker anyways.
something else I was reading today in that Resident Evil 2 interview was that those aren't actual footsteps that Mr. X does, because they couldn't get footsteps of a man that size in order to make those.
That makes sense. So what they do, like bang a bunch of pots and pans together in a duffel bag, or...
They did a bunch of things, then just kind of strung them all together, and we got Mr. X's footsteps.
Right. There's another great like sound effects story like that, and I can't remember what it was.
I think the TIE Fighters from Star Wars is like a remixed elephant sound.
Oh, really? That's awesome.
Yeah.
I know the lightsaber is kind of an interesting story, too, the way that they got that. It was like a garbage disposal and like something else.
I've never heard that before, or at least I don't think I have.
I don't know enough about it to give you the definitive story, but yeah, it is interesting. So I'm playing kind of like a risky low ammo situation here right now, just because I'm refusing to use my gunpowder, but that's okay.
Last note on that subject is that one of the funniest videos I saw a couple weeks back was Star Wars TIE Fighters, but it's replaced with the Howie scream.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
And it's funny because it works so well, you can almost not even tell if it's been changed or not.
Right. Oh, God, that is funny, actually. Okay, so we've got a good amount of handgun ammo. I know there's some boys in here. We got some boys.
Isn't it amazing how like Chuck Norris is like 73 years old and just doesn't look a day past... Well, it don't matter because he still looks better than me.
Yeah, right. I was gonna say he looks better in his 50s than I look at, or what do you say, 70?
Yeah, he's in his early 70s, if I remember correct.
Damn,
he's
that's
nigh
crazy.
Invincible.
Yeah, and not just like in that ironic Chuck Norris joke kind of way. The man's a
No,
monster.
no. I mean, this man is nigh invincible.
Okay, so now we
Just I always try not to think too much about his politics.
Yeah, you know that's usually the best things with best strategy with celebrities.
Ah, zombie.
Zambo. Not for long. Okay, so what do we got here?
These weird tower defense mechanics.
Yeah, so we can't get in here. We don't get the heart key with Leon. We get the club key coming up here in a little bit. But before I do that, I definitely want to find an item box, because that's where... Oh, wait, no, there's an item box down there. We're in good shape. Oh, scratch that. We're in okay shape. We're in we're in passable form.
Well, you know, the threat of danger keeps it exciting.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, it'd be kind of boring if I just dominated the whole playthrough.
I mean, it's like, you know, hey, welcome to Play the Hits. We're going to be playing through Mario at level 99 to start off with.
Right. Actually, here's something else I can do. Reload that boy. Cool. And actually, I think our handgun situation is going to be solved here in just a second.
What are you playing casually these days outside of this?
What am I playing casually right now? You're not gonna
Yeah.
believe this, but this game I loved it so much that it actually inspired me to go back and do some completionist or challenge runs of Resident Evil 7,
Oh, cool. All right.
which is gonna make an appearance probably this year in Spoopy October month.
What kind of challenge runs were you doing?
Let me think. I think I'm doing like the no item box one, or I'm gonna start the no item box one. I've watched a few YouTube videos that kind of give some good tips and pointers, kind of the same way as the steps one in this. But that's just a fun game, and it was really well done, and it totally revitalized the Resident Evil series, as you can see.
Yeah, I was actually hoping to maybe play some of that this October as well. I started it, and it's just bugging me that I've only got a few achievements on it.
Well, wish granted, my friend.
Right?
Maybe you can be our primary player of that one. I've got to be honest, like, that game, to this moment, like, actually scares me. Like, this game, it's spooky and atmospheric, but
I find this game the scarier of the two myself.
there's a certain point in this game, though, where I get completely over it.
Well, the lab, sure, because that's just goofy.
No, I mean just like in general, like even the police station scares, because I know they're all coming up, like they just don't affect me. Like the first time I see them, yeah, it's terrifying, absolutely,
Right.
and it builds a brilliant atmosphere. But once again, once it wears off, Resident Evil 7 distinguishes itself in that way, in kind of the same way that Mr. X does. He's constantly scary because he doesn't let up. And some of the scares in Resident Evil 7 are very much the same way. Like, even though it's not the hardest boss fight from a technical perspective, I can't do the Marguerite fight. I will always, like, mess up and, like, sacrifice stupid ammo and health items in that fight. Because just the image of her, I find terrifying.
Yeah, it doesn't help that she's a virtual ammo sponge, if I remember correctly.
Oh, yeah, she takes a ton of ammo, and she's just menacing throughout the whole freaking situation.
I can see what you're saying.
And
yeah,
like, the fact that you're basically trapped in, like, one giant jump scare room with her is, that doesn't help either.
Yeah, as opposed to Jack, who is just kind of a lovable buffoon.
Yeah, Jack is just kind of like this interesting, like, hillbilly. The only time Jack is really scary is the first encounter, when you're, like, completely helpless.
Right. Okay, I can definitely see that argument.
But
Cool, all right.
Marguerite freaks me out, man. I can't do Marguerite.
I think crazy women are just scarier than crazy men.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
It's that mother thing, you expect them to be nurturing and sweet, and it's just like the societal expectation that for better or worse we all have.
Another episode appearance by Sigmund Freud. Oh,
Well, hello. You look like you have some repressed urges. Mr. X
I can't tell if
it.
you're
I can't
Sigmund-
do Sigmund Freud, I'm just doing...
Freud or Silvando. I can't.
Oh, darling.
Spot on, Silvando.
Okay. Alright, now we deal with this guy for the next good
See, I
portion
don't
of this
know.
game.
I don't know what it was. I always thought Mr. X arrived on the helicopter.
Yeah, that's possible. What do you think crashed it?
No, right, exactly.
Alright.
Co-pilot turned into his own.
So, I need to...
Well, this place is a lot less lively ever since you murdered everybody.
Alright, so there's a couple places I have to use this damn key. The first one is down the hall to the left with a liquor, which is not fun, but in a weird way, it's actually the more manageable of the two situations, and you're going to see why.
Is that the one that kind of gives you a choice of a quick and painful short way or a long, fairly uneventful walk?
No, this, you'll see. It's just not fun. I mean, it's the whole game's really fun. There's two liquors there waiting to get you. And then you have to be slow but fast. So slow but deliberate. Because... Oh, damn. I might be in trouble. Alright, well, we'll see how this goes. We're gonna book it.
What have we got to lose, right?
Oh, so much. This part's gonna suck, man. Mainly because of that zombie at the end of the hall. Alright, what I'm gonna try to do... What I'm gonna try to do is something stupid, and that's go this way. Oh, God! Oh, that could not have gone worse.
The worst thing that could have happened.
Yep. Absolutely. So now we got those liquors. We got Mr. Sex.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna run a few laps here with him, just until the liquors calm down, because I can still hear them out there.
The liquors calm down.
The liquor's gonna give it to me.
I like how he hasn't decided it's time to push the shelf over on you yet.
Yep. Okay, is that liquor still seriously going for it? Okay, well, shit. Okay, we got flashbangs. That's what's gonna have to happen here. Strangely enough, Mr. X is the least of my problems right now. Oh!
Oh!
Oh no! I was wrong! I was so wrong!
I thought you were done for.
So wrong. Oh my gosh! That zombie actually worked in my favor a little bit. Oh
It
god.
just weird that the zombie kind of give you like an liquor.
Holy piss, dude. Oh, I need a breather there.
You're only in the
ourselves.
caution after that.
Yeah. I need to collect myself here for a second. Okay, so there's another liquor right here, which is a big problem. But I can get to the west office. Dude, did I just use all of my flashbangs? No, I used 2 of them.
Yeah.
Because I was about to throw one, and then that liquor got a hold of me. And then Mr. X grabbed me, and I used one on him.
Oh, I see.
Then I used the other one on that Zombo. Man, that sucked. That sucked royally. But... well, it could always go worse, right?
You still have all that gunpowder, so, you know.
Holy crap. And here's the other liquor that's a big problem. Okay. So, now we make our way southward. Oh, hell, where is he?
Oh, no.
Oh, shit! Okay, this is salvageable.
So, at this point, does, Mr. X start getting really aggressive with his chasing?
It's exactly what you're seeing. Yeah, he's...
Okay.
He stays on you. God, he is right on my tail. I thought I lost him there for a second, which I did not. So now I'm not sure how to proceed with this part. I just gotta go for it. Oh wait, there's a safe room down here. There's a safe room down here. I'm okay.
Oh, thank God that was your shadow.
Okay. And by safe, I mean relatively speaking.
As good as it's gonna get.
Yeah, right. Safe as we can make it, anyway. Okay. I can hear that fucker stomping. Oh, God, what am I doing?
So I was wondering why you're trying to interact with the...
I already got that gunpowder, which was the confusing part of this whole situation. Okay, so this is a safe room, fortunately. Yeah, we already got that. So that's useless. That's what we came for.
Doesn't something jump out of the interrogation room at some point?
In Claire's scenario, yeah, the liquor.
Okay, that's right.
Okay. So now, the horrible part of this... well, I can't hear him, so I'm not quite sure where he is. God damn it. Let's see here. Where is he? I don't hear him, but that's not always a guarantee of safety. Oh! That's what I thought. I've seen him do that once before. And I thought because I couldn't hear him, I was safe.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
Okay.
I just flew back.
Dude. Sorry, I didn't give you the heads up there, but
No, that was
does kind of help with some of the dramatic effect, doesn't it? Okay, so, well, the nice thing about that, though, after the initial pants shitting, is that he
Oh,
does give
God.
you a shortcut. One, 2,
another one of these.
1, 2, oh, 1, 2, 3. Okay, what did I say? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. Dang it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. I find that, like, for some reason, like, verbally counting helps with these things.
I think it's like a nervous tick kind of thing, or a a placebo, if you will.
A placebo.
Placebo.
Yes, I got you. Dude, Mr. X is a fucker.
He serves his purpose.
Man, he got me on that one, though.
Oh yeah, that was a legitimately good scare.
Yeah, that was a good one. You got me. You got me, X. Okay, so let's see here. We're probably about ready to wrap this episode up. I'm just trying to figure out where we should wrap it up.
Well, I mean, I guess the next typewriter, right?
Yeah, that would be down here, I guess. But you know who is close by, I think. Well, maybe he's not. Let me think here. I don't hear him stomping, so that's a good sign.
This looks familiar.
I'm gonna book it. I'm gonna go for it. Please, God, don't let him be down this hallway. Oh, fuck these zombies. Did I not take them out already? No! Are you kidding?
Well, you
Are
got him
you
with the
kidding?
grenade, but didn't finish him.
Dude, I have taken so many cheap hits this episode. What a crapshoot. Okay, well.
Leon is not in good shape right now.
And all because I basically refused to use my gunpowders, but that's gonna pay off. Actually, maybe it's time to start making it pay off a little bit, but
well,
that'll have to be next episode.
At least later on, it'll be like a cakewalk. That is a lot of gunpowder.
Yeah, I have got a lot of gunpowder.
You could probably just blow the whole station.
What do you think I'm trying to? I'm trying to get the secret ending, Nick.
I mean, Mr. X will survive, but hey.
But he will be worse for the wear. Cool. Oh, it's not like the other one where it refills your ammo. Okay, so let's see here. I'm decent on the Lightning Hawk, terrible on the shotgun. Put you away for now until... Sorry, not the Lightning Hawk, the M19. Gonna use this other red-green mixture that I have. Hopefully that will be...
Wow, that was a beating.
Yeah. Dude, those zombies just got the jump on me multiple times. We're in decent shape, though, because now we get to go to the safety deposit room on the freaking ass end of the station. But we're going to get some payout there. I might have to kill that liquor that is in that hall because X has a tendency of jumping you in the safety deposit room. But hey, at least you have more of that to look forward to next time on Play the Hits. How you feeling about the B scenario so far?
So, is it just me, or why is it liquors are so much more of a problem now? Is because you don't have Claire's grenade launcher?
Yeah, the grenade launcher is the anti-liquor thing, which is kind of probably why there's less liquors overall in Leon's scenario, I'm thinking. He just has less effective ways to deal with them. But,
that would make sense.
Dude, that hallway was probably the worst one so far. 2 liquors and Mr. X just dogging me. That sucked.
Yeah, there was no good scenario there, but we will see what kind of shenanigans we have in store for next time.
It makes for some good YouTube. We'll see you next time, Nick.